All right, y'all. So EZAs have been talked about a lot when it comes to part 2 of the 11th anniversary. However, no one's really been talking about Super EZAs and what Super EZAs we actually want to see. So I decided to have a friend of the channel join here, your boy Mike, who you may see usually in action videos, does actually play Dokkan as well. And I don't know, I just feel like, you know, Super EZAs are just like kind of the forgotten thing right now about Dokkan. I mean, before I hand it up to Mike and his thoughts, but like, again, we could actually, I mean, I'm gonna bring this up real quick here. Where's this site that I really like using recently? I forgot. There it is, Dokkan stats here. So again, I keep talking before Mike can say anything, but we take a look here. Super EZAs. I mean, what's the last Super EZA we've actually gotten besides physical Trunks? It was AGL Majin Vegeta all the way back in October. So like they're being very stingy with Super EZAs for whatever reason. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, the thing is that like they have so many options for Super EZAs as well. Like some of the top picks, or one of them was what you just showed, which was the Int UI Goku, but we have AGL Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. You have Int Golden Frieza. Like there's like a lot of the Tournament of Power EZAs, or Super EZAs rather, that could just pop out of just
Int
anywhere
Golden
during
Frieza.
this.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Tournament of Power Int Golden Frieza. The TUR one.
I guess you could like Super
one of the
EZA,
most
huh?
terrible
like I mean,
EZAs of
where
all
is
time.
he?
Bottom
Yeah,
one.
he could Super EZA. You're right. Wow, I didn't even think about that.
was so
That is
bad.
actually kind of crazy.
He had like one of the worst EZAs because he lowered the attack of your own team with Superclass. Remember, you wanted to run him with like other Universe 7 units, so it was like the Golden Frieza. It was Goku and Frieza, the Tech LR, right? So you would get your attack lower on the enemy from it, but you would also have I keep saying Golden Frieza, Goku and Frieza. You could get their attack lowered as well. Like, yeah, I did not like the.
It was really, yeah. I guess we could talk about him too. I actually did not even think about that guy because I hadn't even looked. But yeah, you're right. I mean, again, like we see. Also, I want to point out if you heard like the background audio spike up because I actually had to adjust them one more time, but we're good. So if you heard it while Mike was talking, that's my bad. Some of y'all may have. Either way, I mean, I feel like everyone in this image is up for grabs for an EZA. I wouldn't say from 2018, maybe even 2018 though. Again, we'll get into it. We'll see what people are saying, but like, yeah, I mean, I brought up here into Goku, and you know, before we get into mine, I guess let's talk about Golden Frieza because Mike was already bringing up that character, but I didn't even realize he is up for a Super EZA. And we know that obviously everyone's talking about the physical Angel Golden Frieza, this guy right here, because obviously he's the oldest Dokkan Fest TUR without an Extreme Z Awakening. Everyone's talking about this guy all the time. But these two could EZA / Super EZA together, can't they, huh? That could be really interesting because they never will. Because I think this guy EZA'd with this Frieza, did he not? At least not in global.
Right.
But I don't know if that actually did that even happen in JP. I don't remember at the top of my head actually. I guess we could go and find this kind of time frame here. And I believe I do have it by updated date. Did they actually, do you remember if they EZA'd at the same time? Because obviously this is a 2020 character, so we can just go all the way back to 5th anniversary year,
I don't
which was this year right here. And of course we have this, and we're also gonna read some YouTube comments as well. It was around this time frame. No, this is 2022, so it's a year before. Where is this? There's like so many characters here that EZA'd in this time. So Kid Goku came out after the 5th anniversary, yeah, and that's where Demon King Piccolo's at. So if we take a look, no, he did not EZA at the same time. So I don't think those characters were ever relevant at the same point of time. So, I mean, now they could actually make these two relevant at the same point in time, which could be really cool. But yeah, again, we see this guy does lower superclass enemies and allies attack. He always did that. And they kind of kept that. But yeah, the reason why this guy sucks so bad is because he had no multiplicative stats. All of his stats were start of turn. and he also debuffed your allies. It was just pretty bad. So again, on an EZA, it's not even that difficult to make them good. I mean, realistically, they should just get rid of this completely. And I say EZA, but Super EZA, make him get like 200% attack and defense when attacking or something, and he could actually be quite effective. Yeah.
Yeah, or they could. There's so much things that they could do. If they don't want to take out the super class restriction, they could always have it where there's like just an additional extreme class restriction, similar to like something like S tier Gogeta, for example.
Yeah.
And have it where it's just like 2 different effects depending on which enemy you're facing. I think because this character also does get type affected because you're like running another Universe 7 on the team as well. It's like, again, this is just another character that if you're going to super easy in them, doing it during like a tournament of powers, or, like an anniversary too, but a tournament of power like celebration in a sense, this is the time to do it, you know.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty good.
That's not even talking about like let's pretend that that the part 2 LRs are similar to the part 1 diamond units, where they're giving like some sort of damage reduction or guard to your allies, like again similar to the part 1. They can make it where like this character has like, what, I don't know, let's just say 77% damage reduction, right? And then like the other like Goku and Vegeta, they give like an additional 7% damage reduction to representatives of Universe 7. Like I think that would be like such an easy slam dunk that they could do for this character, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely agree. And again, these guys share so many links. It would be pretty good because again, we see here 5 links here. And then I think when this guy transforms, I don't recall if his link set does change. It actually doesn't change. So they have a slightly different link set from each other. I think that's because this guy has the revival leaders link and shocking speed. No, it's nightmare. Yeah. So they both have shocking speed, but this guy has brutal beatdown and revival. Then this guy has nightmare and or is it shocking speed and nightmare? Yeah, no, revival, brutal beatdown, shocking speed and nightmare. So like again, this guy actually has the better link set, but they'll still link really well together. So that is interesting to kind of point out. I was thinking about in UI. I think this guy is like, I mean, this is probably one of the most hyped Super EZAs, just on like par with a lot of these other characters. And I mean, he did come out like right after Golden Frieza. So, you know, when you're thinking about, you see all the indie UI kind of considerations for Super EZA, Into Angel Golden Frieza is right there. They released back to back, which is again really crazy, but this was like in the time frame of like Tournament of Power ongoing in a sense, where again there was a bunch of this Dragon Ball Super was ongoing during this period, right? We see back here 2016, and then this is like Vegito and Rose dropped when the anime was ongoing. Then Trunks as a Monster came out a few months later. Then it's like, okay, we get to Universe Survival Saga. We start seeing these 2 guys drop right here as well. And it was just like really, really crazy time. Wow, it's kind of crazy. It is kind of insane really looking back at this, huh? And even UI Goku, he didn't even get his awakening until the year after with STR Jiren after the 3rd anniversary. So that's how like long the Tournament of Power stretch was ongoing for. And then Jiren came out, Evolution Blue Vegeta. Does a little kind of look into Dokkan Pass, but yeah, no, let's see what people are saying. I mean, I think this guy with UI Goku's, a lot of them, I mean, his transformation condition can be changed. Under 50% HP or less. What if they make that 70%?
I was gonna say that they could just make it 77%. But
they could,
because of the fact that that's the thing. It was like once they start easying some of these transformation characters, they're not active skills, so they can change the condition on it if it truly needs it. And I do think that Int UI is probably one of the characters that does need it. But like they could go crazy with this guy easily. The
thing is that like a lot of these Super EZAs got like a billion things, and he's already stacking, which is nice. So again, if we do switch to longer fights, even that could be really good. He'll likely get dodge built into his kit, like every other Ultra Instinct Sign Goku has a base chance to dodge. This guy obviously already has the 70% chance to dodge, and for 1 turn he already has guaranteed dodge. So again, this guy's already kind of set.
In terms of guaranteed dodge, once you transform and then just immediately going into a 70% chance afterwards, he has like a really good base kit for once he does transform. I think it's just the pre-transformation that they need to tweak and make sure that it's not just like that was like the one issue with this character when he EZA'd was that if you just couldn't transform, he was just not doing too much.
You know what would be interesting is if right here he disables enemy guard, right? But what if he gets the STR Blue's active skill ability where he nullifies dodge cancel after he attacks? Like, and it's like, obviously, you know, as a super easy, I'm not expecting them to give him that, like, just like baseline, honestly. But like, I think a fair trade-off to be would be like, okay, after this guy attacks an enemy, he's able to dodge their attacks. So it's like, okay, you know, even in dodge cancel fights, you get this UI Goku out and he's able to dodge there. I think that could be pretty cool, especially since a lot of dodge cancel fights are like really late into the event, like, you know, the last phase or, you know, very close to the end. I think that could be kind of cool.
On top of that, they did give it to the other UI Goku as well, the tech UI. He was the person who started the ability to cancel.
But like he has it just like in the domain, so obviously that tech UI isn't really as crazy anymore. But this guy getting it would be kind of cool too. But yeah, I mean, we'll see, because Ultra Instinct Gokus are like, I just feel like Ultra UI Gokus from now on getting that ability would just wouldn't make sense, just because, you know, it's UI Goku. He's like the dodge character in like all of Dragon Ball. Like, yeah, you know. So,
yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Either way, let's see what people are saying here on Twitter. I don't know if I have any quotes, no quotes just yet, but let's see. Int UI, we just talked about. Tech Gogeta 4 is another really popular option. He's right here, man. Him and Omega, I think, are just going to be some of the more popular characters brought up here. I guess we could actually go straight to this guy right here and go to Shadow Dragon Saga. Then we could bring up these two. The original, well, I mean, in Global didn't have leader skills, but the original, like, Shadow Dragon Saga main characters.
Why'd you gotta bring up the Global L like that?
I don't know.
Oh, so not sorry. What is it? The to be released.
This guy was really interesting because he's like the only character that has this. Every super attack performed, but then it's for only 5 turns. I think this could be kind of cool depending on how they do it. In terms of, you know, he has multiple of these super attacks, and then he gets like a multi-turn buff for multiple turns. But it's like, maybe it could be, okay, once he gets it stacked up, it's a lot higher than what usually would we get. Because usually with these characters that build up stats, they build up to like 200%, maybe 300%. Think of like Kai Goku here, 300% attack, 200% defense. Like a lot of these characters that like build up, or, you know, Kid Gohan is the same thing here. Just like, you guys kind of see the point, where when they build up their stats, it's kind of like to about 200 most, 300-ish. What if this guy's like 444%, and then he gets like 77% attack and defense per each attack performed? I don't know how many attacks he would have to do to really max that out, but I mean, I could actually literally do the math here. That'd be what, 6 attacks?
I was gonna say it would also be nice if maybe they just drop the condition, like the cap on it. Like imagine he just gets like, I don't know, 50% or something like that attack and defense, and there's just no cap. Like for every single super attack, he just keeps that attack and defense for 5 turns, similar to like just a super attack like stack in a sense.
I mean, yeah, I mean it could be like Goma in a sense where Goma doesn't get it exactly like when attacking, but Goma gets it every single turn. Where is that guy? The thing about this that they have to be kind of careful about though is that this is multiplicative. So again, anything he gets start of turn, this will multiply on top of that. That's why this has the potential to be really strong in my opinion, since this would be a phase 2 buff. Because the thing about Goma is that, you know, even though I say Goma's a phase 1 buff, right? It's all start of turn. This could get really nasty, so I'm not sure if they would give no cap to it. But I guess they could, because at the end of the day, it'll end up just being like an overstuffed stat in a sense, like kind of how like we know the year 10s right, or the year 7 EZAs kind of stacking attack and defense. Like Vegeta and Trunks don't do much of them because they're already stacking so much of attack and defense, right? that kind of thing. But there's way more phase 1 support buffs than phase 2. So I mean, this guy having that in a long event and then you give him phase 1 support would just make his numbers skyrockets. He also does have the 70% chance to counter. This is pretty funny. High chance to be super effective is, I don't know why they did that actually. This could be a forward turn raise.
It should just be guaranteed type effective and probably like a 50 or a 70% chance to crit, honestly.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like they do with a lot of these fusions, is just make it where it's type effective no matter what, and then it's just that crit chance is
I mean, this guy built
is the chance
guaranteed crit, right? So like this is interesting because when it comes to that, like this guy specifically got a really good easy, and right now he's still quite good, right? So I'm not sure if like, I mean, if this guy easy A's during the 11th anniversary, I would assume he'd be better than this guy. It just does kind of suck in a sense where it's like, this guy's still kind of good, you know? Like I don't even say kind of, he's still quite good in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. It's just that now we're also going to get like a new GT hero setup probably, and I assume this guy will be looking a lot stronger too. I don't know if it's like, I mean, we could just get like tons of Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. I guess another issue on top of that is like we're gonna have the new Super Saiyan 4s coming out, and if they're slot 1 and then AGL Gogeta slot 2, these guys as floaters kind of won't get links on those rotations, so it maybe could be a little weird, but I think this guy would be a very exciting EZA regardless. But it's the same thing with Omega, where it's like, okay, when he super EZAs, you have the other Omega, you know, that's why it's like they gotta get this guy like can link with other Omega Shenrons or something in his passive skill. I don't think that they would do that, but that's the only issue with these two, at least currently. As like we literally just got brand new versions of them both, but I mean they also super EZA'd STR Omega, so who knows? This guy would be pretty exciting,
like physical. I was gonna say physical Omega is like he was one of the more fun units just because of him doing the additional super attacks and just additional attacks in general. So you just constantly built up that defense with just the every attack performed, the 12 key giving you defense as well. So he, on top of that, just the 20% attack and defense lowering. Who knows if if these bosses are just going to be able to be debuffed as well. And when there are deep bosses that are able to be debuffed, what's always the team that is like right then and there, like one of the better teams that you could use? It's always Omega. So like he has the potential to be very good. It's just like how you said, the team has just like a very big issue of everyone having the same name. The best units are all like Omega and Sin Shenron. So it's like when you're running just all these characters and half of them are Omega, it's really hard to like set up rotations without one or two of these characters just not getting links the entire fight.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that's a whole other topic, honestly, at this point. But these guys, I mean, I guess it's fair to talk about because we're talking about, oh, like if they super easy, you know? That's pretty much that. So what's this here? A concept for him. We want him to do a lot of damage while having better defense so he doesn't die to normals. Huh? Okay. Let's take a look here. So, let's see. Secret Sensation. Key 3, 300% attack and defense. Great chance to dodge. 3 key, 70% attack and defense to Realm of Gods. We're thinking that the new UI is going to lead this team. Then a 30% chance to crit excluding himself. 30% chance to crit just in general. If there's a Vegeta on the team, high chance of 70% defense at the start of turns, like kind of stacking. Then 170% attack when receiving an attack. The only issue is that this guy gets touched by a normal once and he's dead. Like GG. You know what would be really interesting? If they gave this guy like survive KO. Like if it was like this, except he has a survive KO.
I would much rather it be similar to like AGL MUI Goku, where just for his first turn he just dodges just for free. Yeah,
I mean,
and then like
the
once he
only
transforms,
thing
he
is
gets that
that
dodge again.
They give that to UI Gokus, but not UI Sign Gokus. Like not a single UI Sign Goku has it. AGL UI has it. Tech UI Goku has it. I think that what I think is this new UI Goku, it's UI Sign. But I feel like we could see an effect like AGL Kid Goku, where after he supers with the EX Super, he guaranteed dodges. Because he goes UI Goku instead of being UI Sign. So
That's true. That would be pretty interesting.
I think that this guy won't have guaranteed dodge when he's Ultra Instinct Sign. Just because, I mean, it's not just like the full UI Goku. And that's what they've shown. So that's why I think, you know, oh, maybe a survive KO attack could be interesting as well. But, I mean, in a very long fight, this would matter. It's just, again, like it's a high chance. I feel like you're not giving this guy phase 2 defense. Obviously, he has phase 2 attack. It's just that, you know, he has literally, like, he's literally 70% chance to dodge or die is the issue with this kit. Also, there's no reason for him just to have a medium chance to crit, like, in my opinion, anyways. Now, obviously, you know, you have the UI Goku. It looks pretty fucking busted. 70% chance to dodge, 30% reduction, Realm of Gods, Key 3, 70%, 30%. High chance to crit for 5 turns. Then for the first turn, guaranteed dodge, performance crit. And obviously the idea is that you transform with UI Goku. High chance of defense, 70%. Yeah, I mean, this all looks good. You know what they could do? I assume you have the transformation condition the same. They could change it. What they could do with UI Goku is they could make his transformation is like, okay, under 50% HP or from the 5th turn. So it's like, okay, in long fights, you're like guaranteed to get this. Maybe he has a heal as well.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice.
Into UI, top 7 in the game, or you're finding Omatsu. Okay, that's cool. Let's see here. AGL Blue Evolution, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega, Tech Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We never really talked about that. Ooh, someone else. Yeah, Rody did bring up Int Golden Frieza here. Roshi, we could talk about too. Let's talk about Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, I know you like this guy a lot, don't you?
Which one? No,
this guy.
Well, he's a global first, so it's like
yeah.
I just
global first easy
could not like his kit. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Like I just could not like his kit a lot. It's just that like the medium chance of nullifying the super attacks and countering it, like it is killed me more times than not. So, but I did like the foreseeing super attacks when there's another full power when your HP is 59% or less. It's, I don't know, like it's his easy was just mediocre to me, personally at least.
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I like this easy. It wasn't really the greatest. He was like a good easy, but not a great easy. He didn't really age that well. And again, guess what? No phase 2 buffs. You can obviously tell him like kind of what makes an easy good or bad or age long, right? It's very obvious. And also he kept the medium chance to counter, didn't get any increase there, which really sucks. It was the same with the Super Saiyan 4s on their original EZA. It's like a Super EZA, give this guy a high chance, bare minimum. Scouter could just be for free. Like there doesn't need to be HP restriction for a Scouter, in my opinion, especially since this guy's not guaranteed to counter anyways. And give him attack and defense when attacking. He was like HP, like I think they should just remove this. I hate this ability. Honestly, like I don't like oh, you have to enter the turn at high HP or else you kind of suck. And it's like, okay, you're at more danger when you're low HP anyways.
Yeah. Imagine if he had an ability though, like on when he's 59% or less, he just guaranteed counters just for 1 turn. I think that would be pretty insane.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think again we could see full power though. Again, I think that it's possible that the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku does do the Dragon Fist too. So he could maybe even lead full power or be in that category. And then that would make this guy like a pretty good super easy to do. 3rd anniversary LRs. I don't think that's going to happen in part 2. So I won't talk about them. Again, yeah, a lot of people bring up the 3rd anniversary LRs, but I did say part 2. I think like an EX part will be when we see these guys easy. Tech
just
Goku
like
and Frieza
with the 4th year anniversary units. Yippee!
What do you think about Goku Frieza getting an EZA or Super EZA here? It's not impossible. I mean, their EZA was super early.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be like a pretty nice thing to just have as like again, it's just like that we just loop back where it's like if this is one of those EZAs where if they're just going to drop like a lot of Universal Survival Saga stuff, this is like one of the higher picks I feel like for me, because like they just have one of the best animations for like back then. You know, even now, I feel like they don't show the age of the animations as much as some of these other characters, just because of how well they were done when they first came out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
You know what
I
would
love
be
the AT
crazy?
so much.
Imagine part EX, both the year 3 LRs, Super Easy 8, and this guy too. Like they do 3 Super Easy 8s. This guy and the year 3s together.
That would be pretty insane. Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like this would be kind of cool. But also, if we do have like, I think where these guys with Super Easy 8 is, I mean, okay. We're not going to pretend that the cooler Easy 8s are just sitting there for no reason, right? Like, they are saving these guys. And let me go all the way back. Where are they? They're, in fact,
You went back too far.
no, I didn't. They're right here.
Oh, huh.
So, again, we see these two came out, and these two came out, and it's like they have an Easy 8, and they usually Easy 8 these worldwide celebration units during the anniversary. Last year, Frieza and Goku Easy 8, middle of the anniversary, and to be fair, the difference is this is now Dokkan Fest Carnival. This is the first year that the Dokkan Fest Carnival Worldwide Celebration characters are around. You would assume they would easy all 4 of them in the same celebration. Like, they're not going to easy them all separately. I mean, they're saving them for something. Like, I think that's pretty clear at this point. Unless it'd be funny if they easy next week, but
that would be the only reason why I would probably
Namek
say
Saga
that
GDC,
maybe.
honestly. Like, what I'm thinking is like Frieza versus Goku. Just like that's the GDC. We get, because at that point, well, okay. The only issue is that we'll have it'll be weird because DBS Beerus is gonna be happening, but then DBS like Frieza or something won't happen until after, because DBS.
Well, don't forget, like it's not gonna be. I don't think. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think Beerus is gonna be enough to do 2 parts of a celebration. So maybe it's gonna be like Namek in part 2, and then sorry, go. What were you saying?
Oh, you're saying like you think that it'll be like Goku versus Frieza, then Goku versus Beerus, and like each of the parts. I guess that's possible, but I would assume, my opinion, DBS Beerus could be Tanabata. I think that's that like TDC. That makes sense for when DBS Beerus drops. Like if they plan ahead smartly, that could be what happens. But like for GDC specifically, like I was gonna say Resurrection F Part 2, but like would it make sense for them to do Resurrection F this year when they could just do it when like DBS Frieza is dropping, like maybe in like the winter time, and it's like, oh, it's New Year's, like the new Resurrection F. Because like fall would be during like TDC. That's when Beerus is dropping, or GDC. So I don't know. These names are kind of getting convoluted at this point. So like again, but I can imagine like a Goku and Frieza global Dokkan campaign, and then these guys super easy at the end. I got super off topic there, but yeah. Not the 4th anniversary. Yeah, I don't think so, but yeah. 10th anniversary Blue Evolution, super easy. Yeah, just skip a step, right?
Like people they don't understand when they get the Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta treatment. If these part 2 LRs, right, give a buff and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta is usable again, dude, I feel like people aren't gonna be ready for that.
I mean, I think that he will be. So
2 Vegetas saved in the same, the 2 worst Vegetas of all time, saved in the same celebration.
It's funny, both of those Vegetas were the worst characters of the last anniversary. That's kind of hilarious. Oh wow, we got to the very end of the OST. So we've been talking. This is a 30-minute recording. I don't even know how. Again, Age of Blue Evolution could happen. I'm gonna say no. But it could happen. And then
put me on
these
this.
characters too. We kind of talked about everyone. S tier Jiren. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a 2-4.
S tier Jiren's kit makes it feel so much like he could. It's super easy, but he's too recent, I feel like.
I think we'll end off on this. Thank you to Jello Bun for this right here. So, oh yeah, the Gohan and Piccolo / Golden Frieza cards could be cool. AGL Krillin is waiting for an EZA. I don't think they're going to EZA the Resurrection F Blues. Tech Pan is up for grabs, but like if we're talking about Super EZAs, ooh, Super EZA B Pan. I don't think I've ever thought about that. You know, we could. What if they Super EZA? Oh wow! Oh wait, you can search a B Pan and it brings up this pan. That's cool. 2 free-to-play characters. Honestly, 2 like iconic, some of the better free-to-play characters of all time.
That's the thing, is that people are, and myself included, like I'm a little bit upset that this is probably one of the first anniversaries that we just don't have free-to-play LR. But if they go and do something like this, where they either super easy the Roshi or they super easy the B-Pan, and they make them one of the like better free-to-play LRs in the game, I'm gonna be like completely fine with that. Especially Roshi. Yep. Roshi was one of the funnest, and like if you were running Universe 7 back then, you had Roshi on your team. Like it's just it's said and done. Like, and if they can do something like that again, where maybe he gets like extra dodge in slot 3 and he's just like a permanently giving support and all that, and having the revive option that he has, and buffing that maybe to just be like a little bit of a better condition, he can look really good.
He could.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. No. And this guy is buffing Turtle School. They could just add another like thing to this.
Universe 7, easy.
It could be Universe 7.
Like,
yeah, Turtle School Universe 7.
Yeah, it's so
then
easy.
B-Pan could also just give support to GT Heroes or something like that. This ability is like still kind of good, like really good. Because like this is never going to be a overbloated stat, this active skill attack buff, because active skills are another phase a buff. Like this is never going to be a bloated stat. Like the only character you could say, oh that was weird, did you see that?
No, I was looking up something on the side. Sorry,
okay.
What happened?
No, the screen is like kind of glitched out. The only character that I could say like maybe like it could be like an over bloated stat for, but not really, is like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but like he only has 70% of the active skill, right? Yeah, so it's like it still would be giving him 30% extra attack right there, which would still be a gigantic amount of attack. Like this active skill could be crazy. She's on the Daima Goku team. She's also on probably the GT characters team. Like imagine her on a turn with Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well, and then we have B-Pan with this active skill.
Hold on. Mina, stand behind me. I think I got this.
What?
B-Pan, STR Orb Changer. There we go. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is saved. Saiyan 4 Goku is saved.
When there's a Goku on the rotation, gives flat 3 to all allies, and then in general she has orb changing. Like if there's a
easiest slam dunk of all time.
Easy. Come on, that's too easy. Bro, that could be peak.
That's it, just like the card.
Or like if it's like there's a GT Heroes or Goku family ally in the rotation. Bam. Yeah.
I was gonna say as well, like one of the more powerful active skills that everyone always uses for showcases and everything like that.
Yeah,
right?
I just talked about that, you little chud. Were you not paying
No,
attention?
I was gonna say.
Can't believe you.
No.
Oh wait, okay. Who were you gonna say?
I was gonna say AGL Gogeta, right? AGL Gogeta is 54%, but you have to get that to turn 5. B-Pan's is just turn 3. Yep. So you not only are you able to use that in shorter events and longer events, obviously, because you can just use it whenever. But yeah, 33% is nothing to just look at and just be like, oh no, that's not, like 33%. That's not big. Like no, it's insane.
This would be kind of nasty, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, she gets like she doesn't need as much key to launch her Ultra Super, which is cool. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what they do with these characters if they Super EZA. I actually really like the idea of B-Pan Super EZA and being like great for the Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the new Super Saiyan 4 is coming out too. That could be cool. But anyways,
oh yeah, for sure.
Let us know what y'all think. This is a 35-minute recording, so I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, ate your food, whatever. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Part 2 reveals are in like about 2 days. Maybe I'll have Mike on the channel. We'll see. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Bye bye.